welcome aboard. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please remain seated throughout the show. Please keep your arms and hands inside the vehicle at all times. And for the safety of our cast, we ask that you please refrain from the use of flash photography and external video lighting. Now that we've taken care of business, let's talk about me. My name is Tim, and I'm going to be your guide on this magical journey into the movies. It's the perfect job for me, because I love movies. Is everybody ready? Well, great, because it's showtime. Ready when you are, CB. And we are rolling. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Tim, and I'll be taking you from this Hollywood soundstage right into some of the greatest movies of all time, all on one tour. Just between you and me, this is no ordinary tour. This is a Great Movie Ride brings these movies to life and puts you right in the middle of the action. First, let's visit those great Hollywood musicals. Starting in 1933 with Busby Berkeley's extravaganza, The Light Parade, starring James Cagney, Ruby Keeler, and Dick Powell. In 1952, Gene Kelly was Singing in the Rain with Debbie Reynolds and Donald O'Connor. Did you know that Gene Kelly co-wrote? Can anyone tell me what movie this is? That's right. It's Walt Disney's Academy Award-winning film from 1964, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood. In fact, it looks a lot like the underworld. This scene of such classic gangster films is The Public Enemy, starring one of my favorite tough guys, James Cagney. Even though Cagney is best known as one of movies' greatest gangsters, he won his only Oscar for his role as song and dance man, George M. Cohan, in Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Right in the head the first time I see him.
Some of my favorite movies of all time are gangster. Sorry. I know people have talked to the screen, but I didn't think the characters talk back.
Cigars and yours smells like burning garbage. Just take the car up and get us tonight.
Can anyone tell me the name of the movie that Clint Eastwood and John Wayne made together? Actually, that's a trick question. That's right. The world's two most famous movie cowboys never made a picture together. Until right
get
now.
myself shot. I hightail it out of here. Go right ahead if that's what you're a mind to do. A long time ago, I made me a rule. Let people do what
The
they
Duke
want.
and Clint made some of the greatest westerns. Something's wrong with the bank. Not on my watch, Pilgrim. Alright, sit tight, folks. I'll be right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please.
Hold it right there, hombre.
Good job, Snake. Come on, man. You wouldn't shoot a guy in the back.
Yeah? What do you think, stranger? Ain't never right, Snake.
Reach for the sky!
I'm reaching.
You're under arrest!
No!
Nothing doing, Orbit.
Give yourself up! Maybe the judge will go easy. You will swing for this!
Nothing doing. Nobody's sticking my neck in a noose. Mighty fences, Superman.
place you seen you then?
This is Alien. You are with Sigourney Weaver aboard the spaceship Nostromo. Something has gone wrong. One by one, the crew has vanished. And somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waits to claim its next victim.
Victim, I like the sound of that.
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency disruptor system is now active. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes. The option to override automatic detonation expires in T-minus 5 minutes.
What the Sam here was that? Look out for those kids!
What's your partner's think here?
Oh, dang, where did I get snakes from snakes?
Here in Raiders of the Lost Ark, amid 1,000 deadly snakes, Indiana Jones honors a great treasure. Will Harrison Ford escape with his discovery? And what will be your fate? Beware.
Sir, Ford, does that make this upside down?
Yeah, but this part's not scary. It's not scary.
Dust of 3,000 years lies undisturbed in the burial chamber. On her chest, the great stone god, a priceless jewel.
Wait, it's like we hit the mother load. Reckon it's time to stick with claim. Then the hombres move up into that treasure. Listen, you want a barrel full of lead?
But the jewel is guarded by a
Like a
curse,
big jewel.
and those who dare defy that curse
That's
must pay with their lives.
pretty, right? I'll go. He's trying to steal the jewel.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Did you see that? Yeah, that's exciting. Did you see that? Is that
Not bad for my film debut, huh? It just goes to show you that anything can happen in the movies. Now let's get on with the show. Ooh. I see death, baby. The horror movie is my all-time favorite genre. Some of the best horror films were produced back in the 1930s and 40s. But monsters, mutants, and maniacs are still audience favorites and continue to haunt us today. The first Muppet movie was a silent film made back in 1912. We are now entering the jungle home of one of the most beloved characters of all time. No, it's not George of the Jungle. Actually, it's Tarzan, portraying human Johnny Weissmuller. Over here we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and the lovely and talented Cheetah as herself. Johnny Weissmuller is probably the best known Tarzan, but he did have some good competition for the title role in his first film. When casting the 1932 version of Tarzan the Ape-Man, the producer seriously considered a young, unknown actor by the name of Clark Gable. Johnny Weissmuller always said that he came up with Tarzan's trademark yell. He claimed it was first yodeling contest he won when he was a boy. Louis, I think it's the beginning of a beautiful friendship. That's last line of the movie. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman in the classic romance.
See what's that? Is that cool?
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow.
Oh, okay, you're fine. Timmy.
You lost it. You came to Castle. Get it back. I've got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't do any part. Those I'm not good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of the three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. He's looking at you, kid.
Here's one of my favorite movie stars, Mickey Mouse, in one of his greatest roles, The Sorcerer's Apprentice and Fantasia. The sorcerer in this sequence is named Yansen, which is Disney, spelled backwards. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. How often do you get to say that? I'd say we're definitely somewhere with a rainbow in one of the most beloved movies of all time. The Wizard of Oz.
Who killed my sister? Who killed the Witch of the East? Was it you?
No, next thing. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Rubbish, you have no power here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you too.
Very well, I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the other road. Why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words. enjoyed our tour through these great moments at the movies. But we only scratched the surface of what Hollywood has to offer. There are thousands of other great movies out there just waiting for you to discover. And here are just a few of my favorites.
I'm gonna make him an offer, Captain.